Very, very good evening, friends. This side Rahul Magan here is a Group Chief Executive Officer, Treasury Consulting, and also a venture capitalist. As we speak, on 28th July 2021, Treasury Consulting Group is a multinational headquartered group based out India, Singapore, and Hong Kong. More importantly, we have offices in three parts of the globe and we are serving clients across the globe. We have our diversified product range, which include our hedge fund, our commodities desk, our comics platform, and they all are prop desk. Apart from that, we have our learnings academy, which is Sheetal Academy. We are launching variety of courses, training programs, and a lot of stuff. In case you wish to have any information, you can definitely WhatsApp me, which is +91 9899242978. Alternatively, you can WhatsApp on our back office, which is +91 9818485155. In the last several days, we saw an exceptional movement in the Indian stock exchanges. Today, I was looking at the Hong Kong Stock Exchange also, and I was looking at various indexes that covered in the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. And when I compared them with India, one thing is very sure that, and in fact, everyone understands this, but unfortunately, people never come in public domain to speak about this, which is that the operators movement are very strong in India, very strong. Now, let's take an example. We all know that how Delta variant is spreading across the globe. There is no doubt about that the Delta variant is spreading across the globe. In fact, as we speak, more than 85% of the cases in United States pertain to Delta variant. Israel, Australia, Philippines, Indonesia, Vietnam, Taiwan, China, they all are facing the heat. Today, as we speak on 28th July 2021, Pfizer came in public domain and said that they launched a booster only pertaining to the Delta variant and the testing is going on. I'm not a medical professional, so I cannot comment on that booster. The medical authorities will comment on that booster, but to me, it is definitely a surprising element that for all variant, for a separate variant like Delta, we are now having a booster. Probably tomorrow when we have another variant, then we have additional booster. How many boosters? Anyways. Keeping all this as a backdrop, the pharmaceutical index in the last 2 to 3 days is deeply red, and I'm sure that the people, those who are taking the FNO positions, in fact there are people those who are taking huge FNO positions because some people believe that they wanted to be rich as early as possible, so they are taking huge FNO position. They must be in a huge losses. Let's take an example of many pharmaceutical companies, those who are doing good, profitable companies. They are not like Zomato, Swiggy, and Ola, Uber. Profitable companies, good portfolio, but somehow they are like, what do you say? They are in deep trouble. I would say they are in deep trouble, and it would be very difficult to understand that how come the pharmaceutical index is falling. So we know Treasury Consulting hedge fund keep tracking the operators. So what we do that we decided to shot a video which is known as the operators index. Well, in this video we don't video is not covering how to compute operators index because for that you need an extensive expertise. Now, what is operator index? Actually, it's an index which tracks operators movements. And operators are everywhere. It is not that the India only or India is the only market of operators. Later on in the in this video, you understand many more things. Operators are everywhere, so there is no doubt about that. So you agree or disagree, but the operators are exceptionally powerful in India. Like worldwide, pharmaceutical index is moving up. The big venture capitalists and private equity firms are investing heavily in the pharmaceutical sector. Pharmaceutical sector himself investing heavily in the R&D. But apart from that, keep this as a backdrop, the pharmaceutical index is falling in India. So operators movement or operators movement index tracks all asset classes, which includes interest rate, commodities, stocks. Stocks cover the small cap, medium cap, and XYZ, exchange traded fund, index traded fund, credit derivatives, and whatnot. And crypto, of course. Crypto is the largest manipulated market we have in the world. When the people like Elon Musk, they tweet, and I don't know what is in the mind of the people, they start following this person without even knowing what they are up to. Anyways, so crypto is the largest manipulated asset class we have in the world as we speak. After, in fact, stocks come after crypto, they not come before crypto. So as we speak, the operator index means it is an index which tracks the operator movement across all asset classes, whether this is credit derivatives, crypto assets, interest rate, stocks, exchange traded fund, or index traded fund. So this is the formula for operators index. As I told you that many people who would watch this video might not be able to compute because this requires an extensive knowledge and explanation to compute this, but this formula is divided into two parts. Number one, and this formula can be copied to any stock, it can be copied to any index, or it can be copied to any thematic index also. So step one, which is the market movements, the way a relevant stock, index, or any asset class is moving, divided by the projected movement, which means that you projected that pharmaceutical stocks will move up because of corona and all the issues which are right on the Google, but unfortunately what is happening, it is moving down, which means that step one is less than one. Step two, you paid or received premium expected. If you paid premium, you would get money. Basically the value of the stock will increase, and or decrease depend upon call or put, and vice versa in received. But the situation is reverse. So I repeat, you paid 1000 rupees premium in case of buy put because you expected Infosys will come down from 1400 to 1200. It's just a hypothetical example, so don't start trading that I'm saying it is 1200, it means you started trading it. So you just assume that Infosys will come from 1400 to 1200. So you paid 1000 rupees as a premium, which is buy put. But what happened? Infosys actually coming to 1200, but rather than premium, rather than the premiums move up. So the 1000 should be 1500 or 1700, so that 700 is your profit. Rather than it goes up, it comes down, which is called negative premiums or negative options. So step two, movement in premiums divided by premium paid or received. Operator index is the multiplication of both step 1 and step 2. If it is greater, if it is greater than 1 or it is equals to 1, which means the market is okay. If it is greater than 1 or equals to 1, which means the market is okay. But if it is less than 1, which means that there is an issue, and by God forbid, if it is less than 0.5, which is less than half, it means a huge manipulation is going in the market. Huge manipulation is going into the market. So I repeat, the step one, we compute the market movements divided by the projected movements. It has to be greater than 1 or equals to 1. Step two, we compute the movements in the premium. It depends, you paid or you received. Once again, it has to be greater than 1 or equals to 1. But once we multiply both, in an ideal scenario, it has to be greater than 1 or equals to 1. But if it is less than 1, which precisely means that the market is highly running by the operators, that we need to understand. So operator index, like applicable on the all asset classes, I did told you it. You need to judge operator index using future, options, payoffs, and exotics. Now operator index, it's of basically is considered three, which is low index, which is when the figure is zero point 0.8, zero point 0.9, 0.95, it is considered at low index. Moderate, zero point 0.7, 0.65, moderate. Okay, no, not bad. High index, zero point 0.5, zero point 0.4, zero point 0.3. The low index, which means that the operators are less powerful, rather neutralized. It includes the countries like the markets like United States, Switzerland, and Frankfurt. Moderate index include Hong Kong, Singapore. High index includes India, Singapore, Philippines, Indonesia, and all these economies. So this is operator index, and any investor who is investing in the market, he should know how to compute this. This will help you to take the positions in the market. Guys, remember that in the countries like India, the operators are highly powerful. We saw the demo many times, and unfortunately, we tend to ignore this demo many times. And the end result we understand. You know, this is Rahul Magan here, and have a great time ahead, guys. Thank you.